Alright, so this is going to be a demo showing the full capabilities of what Muse Podcast is currently capable of doing. I'll kind of just do a quick rundown, just over the top. You'll see the UI, how it functions, what you can do. Yeah, so let me minimize this real quick. Alright, let's check this out. So we got Muse Podcast, which if you click this button right here, it'll send you to the home page. Fun little fact, click the home, send you to the home page. Cool. Right now we are in guest mode at the current moment. As you can see, we haven't signed in, so we do not have full functionality. To sign up, you just create an account right here, or you can log in if you already have an account, or we can continue as a guest, which we're going to do for the current moment. Right now, you can't click favorites, notifications, bookmarks, or do any searches via the master search bar, right? That's only for people that have signed up and signed in. So yeah, let's scroll down a little bit. This is kind of giving you a brief synopsis, summary of what Muse Podcast is about, the key features, and the architecture and tech stack. You can read that on your own. Also in the footer right here, we have our X account, a link to our X account, link to our email, a link to our GitHub. Don't click that because you're just going to get this error right here, which is going to point you to our GitLab. So here's our GitLab right here. Click that. That'll take you to our code. It's all open source. Check it out if you want for those nerds out there that really care. And then we got our YouTube right here, our Rumble account, which is no videos on our YouTube, but we're going to have our first video, which is going to be the kind of intro. And then this is going to be the second video right here, which is the demo. I'm going to put that on the Rumble as well. And then it'll also go on our Patreon. Cool. All the links right down there, easy to find. Let's go and go check out channels, right? Or if you click the guest button, that'll take you to channels as well. Here is a filter button that will show you the most watched, least watched. It will show you the most favorited, least favorited, most notified, least notified, most stars, least stars. It will show you A to Z, Z to A, if you want to like order them in alphabetical order by channels, or most episodes, least episodes. So I gave it like a little filter here that you can just filter which channels you want to look through. Right now we're going to look through the Joe Rogan Experience, right? Just an example. This shows you all of his episodes within his channel. Here is a search bar. You can search within his channel, like kind of more narrow search right in here. And this is actually available for guests. So you're able to do it if you want to just be a guest and just check it out. It shows you all of his channels, right? Let's go into his most recent one with Adam Carolla, which was done yesterday, November 14th. Today's November 15th, 2025. Alright, if you want to go back to his channel, just click this little highlight button. Joe Rogan Experience takes you right back. Let's go back in. Cool, doing a lot of jumping in. Right now, since we are a guest, we cannot bookmark, we cannot comment, we cannot rate, and we cannot download or share this episode because we're a guest. But you can listen to the episode in here if you so please. You can rewind it, fast forward it, lower, higher the volume, speed up the audio file. It's all right here, all very controllable within our UI. We also have chapter summaries that have been transcribed by Falcon. I think it's Falcon X Summarizer, whatever the machine learning model that we chose for this one, or I chose anyways. It summarizes them, gives you timestamps. So like, let's say I want to go when LA has a bunch of codes and earthquake reinforced concrete. I want to go to that section. I'll just go straight to the transcript, and it will bring me right down there. So it's a quick way of finding stuff. There will be a new feature, don't know when in the future, but it will basically be a like AI bot that I'm gonna have in here where I'll help summarize things. Like you'll type it in a question, hey, summarize this transcript, and it'll kind of give you the rundown or a summary of this that you're gonna be able to click that, and it'll kind of give you a better summary, not just chapter summaries, but more like in-depth detail of what the 3-hour podcast was about. So if you wanted to look through podcasts quickly and summarize some stuff, you didn't have time to read the whole thing or listen to the whole thing, you could be able to do so. That will be a future. Don't know what I'll call that bot, but I'll call him some, give it some cool name. Yeah. So like, let's say I want to listen from this point on. I'll just go to play. I can play it from here. I can pause it. I can actually go to the audio file up here. Uh, but yeah, so it'll take you and you'll be able to do certain things like, all right, huh, interesting. All right, so now I'm gonna go back up. Um, I actually got to fix that. When you click audio, it should take you back to the top. Did not do that. Don't know why. But you know what? That's why we test things. That's why we do demos. So currently, that did not work. Fun. Yeah, I'll look into that and see what caused that error. Anyways, let me test this actually. Since we're right here, this is demo. It's okay. Didn't work. Okay, it does bring the audio up there. It should also play it from here. Actually, let's go play it from here. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, that didn't take you up, but this one should. Okay. I'll figure out why that's not working in a little bit, but normally go to audio when you click that. It's supposed to take you to the top where the audio file is so you can mess with it. Did not, but we'll figure that out later. Cool. Good to know. Fun to do demos like this. So let's go to a home page. We kind of look through everything. Oh, episodes. Let's actually go here. Episode list. This will give you the episodes by featured. So to be featured, you basically just have to be most watched with a bunch of other weighted functionalities like if you're starred, bookmarked, shared. Those will add to whether you be featured or not. So it's not very biased. It's just kind of like more likes, more clicks. That'll basically get you featured or trending, not featured. I called it trending. So trending, most trending, least trending, we can filter by that. We can go most recent, least recent, most watched, least watched, most bookmarked, least bookmarked. So most commented, least commented, and most starred, most downloaded, least starred, most shared, least shared, A to Z, Z to A. That's also quite a bit of filters that you can filter through episodes. Let's go into most recent just to show it works. Alright, that's the most recent episode by Candace Owens today, November 15th, 2025. Let's click this thing. Alright, since we're a guest, we can't do any of the functionality, but we could play, speed it up. It has the transcript. They have speakers, like speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, whoever's speaking. Alright, and unknown if we're unable to determine if it was speaker 1, 2, 3, or how many speakers there are. Alright, let's do the. We're actually going to stop this recording because this is about 7 minutes long. This was a demo for the guest, so I'm going to do a demo for the membership feature. Alright, that was fun. See you later. Ciao.